Look at your desk right now to you. It's just a surface for your computer and maybe a cup of coffee. But to your brain, it's a battlefield of competing demands. Every piece of clutter, every misplaced tool, and even the direction your chair faces is a visual prompt, fighting for your limited cognitive energy. You aren't losing your focus because you're lazy. You're losing it because you've unknowingly architected an environment that demands your failure. Think about a time you sat down to do something important. Maybe it was a report, a creative project, or just answering emails. You had your coffee, you had your goal, but 10 minutes in, you found yourself staring at a stack of mail, or reorganizing a drawer, or worse, scrolling on your phone. We call this procrastination, but psychologists call it visual noise. Your brain is an ancient machine designed for survival. In the wild, our ancestors had to monitor their peripheral vision for threats. A rustle in the grass, a shadow in the distance. Today, that shadow is a crumpled snack wrapper, a tangled charging cable, or a post-it note from 3 weeks ago. Your brain can't help it. It sees these items and asks, do I need to do something about this? Even if the answer is no, the question itself costs you a tiny bit of mental RAM. When you surround yourself with visual noise, you are effectively running dozens of background apps on your biological computer. Is it any wonder the main program your work is lagging? We often treat our desks as storage units rather than psychological triggers. We keep things there because it's convenient, not because it helps us think. But there is a high price for this convenience. It's called cognitive friction. Every time you have to move a pile of papers to find a pen, or reach over a mess to grab your mouse, you break your flow state. It takes an average of 23 minutes to return to deep focus after a distraction. If your environment is full of these tiny frictions, you never actually reach your full potential. You are living in a state of permanent cognitive decline. The most dangerous item on your desk, however, doesn't even have to be turned on to hurt you. Research shows that the mere presence of a smartphone, if it's face down and silent, your available cognitive capacity, a part of your brain is actively working to not check it. You are using your precious IQ points just to ignore an object. So, how do we fix the architecture of our failure? We have to stop building storage spaces and start building thinking spaces. First, audit the visual noise. If an object doesn't serve the task you are doing right now, it is an intruder. Clear the deck. Not for the sake of minimalist aesthetics, but for the sake of mental clarity. Second, eliminate friction. Your most important tool should be exactly where your hands naturally fall. Third, and most importantly, create an environmental anchor. Your brain is a master of association. If you eat, watch Netflix, and argue on social media at the same desk where you try to work, your brain is confused. It doesn't know which mode to be in. Re-engineered your space to be a temple of focus. When you sit there, your brain should know, this is where we create. This is where we solve. Take a moment to look at your space again. Is it helping you become who you want to be? Or is it a graveyard for your best ideas? Your environment is the invisible hand that shapes your habits. Start fighting your space. Start designing it. Reclaim your focus. One object at a time.